Presumably a project online so that it's all editable by people from all over the world. You must find the technology which is the simplest and easiest to use, and the one which is probably the most open for sharing. It's difficult, but you should also, I think, have a focus. Don't try to, generate a repository of all of the educational material every country needs on the whole planet, because that's impossible. If you want to run a project, you need to have some sort of focus. Identify an area where you can make a difference, where there's a need, and then focus on getting that done. And then you will be successful, you will produce the material. Whereas find something which can have, where you can have well-defined tasks, a well-defined objective. Just producing a massive repository of material, how will you ever know how far along you are, how close you are to finished? It's very difficult to assess progress. So you need some focus. And that's also better for the community because you produce material where there is a need. You need to try to find good volunteers. Finding good people a few good people is better than finding many weaker people. It's also usually helps to try to create a social aspect around the whole project, but still with some focus. So just getting together and having pizza doesn't actually generate material. So for big volunteer events like that, focus tasks made a big difference without making the event unfriendly and antisocial. You should also spend a significant amount of time trying to identify a partner who you can work with, because when we made a lot of mistakes and there was technology we could have used which might have been more appropriate, and we just charged on in without actually doing any sort of survey or review of what was available. And so we learned a lot of lessons the hard way, and there's no point in everybody learning all the lessons the hard way.